Born in London in 1608, John Milton was and is regarded by many as one of the true giants of English poetry. His father, a successful composer, instilled in John a lifelong love and appreciation for music and was able to provide a classical education for his young son. Living during a time of conflict and upheaval revolving around political and religious turmoil, John Milton's life reflects that turmoil in many ways, and at various times he ran afoul of both the secular and religious authorities. He served Oliver Cromwell during the conflicts of the time. Later, he was forced to go into hiding after a warrant was issued for his arrest and his writings were burned. In 1642, at the age of 34, Milton married Mary Powell, a 16-year-old girl, and eventually had 4 children with her. She was to be the first of his 3 wives. After her death, he married a woman named Catherine Woodcock, who survived until giving birth less than 2 years later. His final wife, Elizabeth Minshull, would live to survive him after 12 years of marriage. Milton wrote extensively about political and religious topics of the day, often in opposition to the established thinking. But it is, of course, for his poetry that he is revered today, and Paradise Lost is an enduring masterpiece. In addition, he wrote many sonnets and other poetic works, and his reputation rose greatly in the years following his death. He is known as the pioneer of blank verse and became a true role model for poets who lived decades and centuries later. John Milton died of kidney failure in 1674 at the age of 65. We are now pleased to present 3 of Milton's sonnets. I'll Soon Have Time by John Milton. How soon hath time, the subtle thief of youth, stolen on his wing my 23 year. My hasting days fly on with full career, but my late spring no bud or blossom showeth. Perhaps my semblance might deceive the truth, that I to manhood am arrived so near, and inward ripeness doth much less appear, that some more timely happy spirits endureth, yet be it less or more, or soon or slow, it shall be still in strictest measure given to that same lot, however mean or high, toward which time leads me in the will of heaven. All is, if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye. On His Blindness by John Milton. When I consider how my light is spent ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent, which is death to hide, lodged with me useless, though my soul more bent to serve therewith my Maker, and present my true account, lest he, returning, chide, doth God exact day labor, light denied? I fondly ask. But patience, to prevent that murmur, soon replies, God doth not need either man's work or his own gifts. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best. His state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post o'er land and ocean without rest. They also serve who only stand and wait. Sonnet to the Nightingale by John Milton. O nightingale that on yon blooming spray warblest at eve, when all the woods are still, thou with fresh hopes the lover's heart dost fill, while the jolly hours lead on propitious May. Thy liquid notes that close the eye of day, first heard before the shallow cuckoo's bill, portend success in love. Oh, if Jove's will have linked thy amorous power to thy soft lay, now timely sing, ere the rude bird of hate foretell my hopeless doom, in some grove nigh. As thou from year to year hast sung too late for my relief, yet that's no reason why. Whether the muse or love call thee his mate, both them I serve, and of their train am I.